This presentation is a brief history and overview of lean management and an explanation of the 5S system of organization as an example of a lean activity. The 5S system is a methodical way to organize, clean, and maintain the work environment. It is split into 5 phases. Each phase is named after a different Japanese term beginning with the letter S. I don't pretend to be able to pronounce Japanese, so here are the English description of these Japanese terms. The first phase is to sort, clear out the unwanted items, and classify the materials. The second phase is to straighten, simplify, set in order, or configure the work area. The third phase is to shine, sweep, scrub, check, and overall deep clean the area. The fourth phase is to standardize, stabilize the process, and work in conformity within the area. The fifth and final phase is to sustain the 5S system through self-discipline and make it a custom and practice of daily routine. Each of these terms are further explained. These examples are primarily in reference to a manufacturing situation. Remember, though, that 5S is applicable to any work environment in any industry. In the sort phase, the employees work together to clearly distinguish between what is needed and what isn't needed to complete the task for that workstation. It's time to sort through the clutter, clean off the desks, clean out the closets, and leave only those items absolutely required to do the job. If it isn't needed but you don't know what to do with it, move it to a holding area or the red tag area until it can be dispositioned. If 30 days go by and you don't ever need that item, it's pretty safe to say that it could be given to another group or discarded. These pictures are a couple of examples of what red tag areas look like. Notice how the items have the tags very easily seen in an area that is clearly marked off. 5S is a visual system of organization. There are numerous 5 kits available on the internet that have a variety of red tags for this phase of the 5S system. The second phase is to straighten things up. It's taking those required and needed items that survive the sort and arranging them in an efficient manner around the workstations and work area. Consider the ergonomic principles of placement for these items. Are the most needed items within quick and easy reach? If you use a stapler 5 times while processing one invoice, the stapler needs to be right there in your workspace. As you can see on the toolboard in this picture, the items are clearly visible and easily reached. It would be easy to see if any of these items were out of place or missing. Here is an example of before and after 5S in a hospital supply room. The visual difference is unmistakable. Surely the medical staff can find what they need more quickly. Another benefit of a visual system, such as the SICU after 5S, is the ability to tell when something is hitting a low inventory status. The third phase is shine. When was the last time you did a deep clean on your workstation? Everyone has the responsibility of maintaining a clean workstation. During the initial steps of 5S, deep cleaning is a key factor for success. It's cleaning the tools, the equipment, the floors, the walls, the storage areas, the chairs, the desks, computer monitors and keyboards, your phone, anything that might be considered a dust collector. During the cleaning, you may notice damaged or broken tools and equipment. This is the time to submit a work order for repair or replacement, not after it breaks down. After the cleaning is done, everything should be returned to a like-new status. In a clean workstation, such as this set of workbenches in a laboratory, it's easier to see any nonconformity, that something is out of place or broken. Imagine how quickly a leak of some kind on a shiny floor would be reported. During this fourth phase, the work area is standardized into a visual workspace using color-coded tape, a standard setup of workstations, and that the previous stages of sort, straighten, and shine are routine rather than an event. Standardization is one of the most important principles of lean manufacturing. This is an example of how color-coded tape is used from one particular vendor. Like 5S kits, there are many different color-coded tape kits applicable to any industry, business, and organization. When employees understand what the colors mean and what belongs in that tape-colored area, it's easier to keep things organized in the correct location. A place for everything and everything in its place. This is an example of a shipping and receiving area before and after implementing 5S. Notice the signs hanging from the ceiling in the after picture. This is yet another visual indicator of what goes where and what happens at each location. On the floor, the yellow tape marks the walkway to keep it separate from the orange taped area where the mobile racks sit. When you begin the 5S program at your business, make sure to take pictures of before and after so you can claim your bragging rights for your accomplishments. Earlier I said that 5S can be implemented in any business and in any industry, and that anyone can use lean activities to improve their own personal organization and time management. Here is a personal application of 5S. Which garage is more like your garage? The fifth and last phase in 5S is sustain. It's what happens going forward to maintain established protocols for a clean and organized area. Where I work, the receipt inspection area applied the Plan, Do, Check, Act model to help them sustain their 5S program. Now these definitions are not the typical textbook references. The inspectors adapted them to fit the receipt inspection process. The receipt inspectors developed a plan to check the 5S status on a regular basis. Are things still in order? Have unnecessary items stacked up in a pile anywhere? Are all the tools present and accounted for? The receipt inspectors created a checklist to audit their area once a month. From the audit, the receipt inspectors document what they find, good and bad. They rate the area on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being very poor condition. Anything rated a 3 or below require an action item to correct. Equally important to documenting what needs to be fixed is seeking opportunities to recognize areas of excellence and the people who made it all happen. Everyone owns the 5S process, and everyone works as a team to be successful. From planning to doing, we are now at checking. This is where the number crunching happens to measure how effective the 5S program is. How are the scores on the checklist trending? How much has productivity increased? What have we learned to improve on what we have accomplished so far? What can we share with other groups to help them be successful? From planning to doing to checking, we now act. In this segment of the model, the corrective actions and improvements are implemented. Achievements in meeting performance goals are recognized, and we assign tasks for the next audit to keep the model moving forward. The sustain stage is the opportunity to ensure that the organization can improve on a continuous basis using the previous 5S stages. Keep up with the housekeeping of the area, especially before a shift change. The people who work the graveyard shift should be able to enjoy the same clean environment that the people on the morning. 5S is a philosophy and part of the organization's culture. 5S is a program of efficiency and cleanliness that has proven to eliminate waste. Let's talk about those immediate benefits that I told you about before. Sort through the items in the work area to find what is needed and what is not needed. Not only do you keep what is needed, but you find out what you need that you don't have. A benefit of sorting is the uncluttered work area and knowing that you have the resources to complete the process. Straighten those needed and required items for immediate and easy retrieval. Tools are in the most efficient location to eliminate wasted time looking for the right tool. A benefit of straightening the work area is that many elements of the 7 manufacturing wastes are eliminated, like waiting and motion, excess inventory, and overprocessing. Shine everything, from a deep clean to restoring an item to a like-new status. One benefit of keeping things clean allows workers to detect malfunctions in the equipment earlier or notice if something is out of place or missing. Another benefit is increased job satisfaction of working in a clean environment and knowing that you had something to do with it. The key principle of eliminating waste and one of the most important principles of lean manufacturing is standardizing. A benefit of standardization is the reduction of variance in procedures and in methods. Employees share the same point of reference when there are clear and visual standards. Another benefit is a more efficient and less wasteful environment. Sustain the 5S program through regular reviews, maintenance, and assignments. These activities need to involve everyone and need to be ongoing to ensure success. A benefit of sustaining the program is continuous improvement. As you think about how you might apply 5S in your business, you may also be thinking of how you may have to motivate people to participate and be enthusiastic about it. Communicating your vision of what the potential can be is a vital part of leading your teams through successful implementation. If you have to start at the top of the organizational chart and sell management first, focus on the benefits of the program and present your plan of how you would implement 5S to solve a business problem and eliminate waste. 5S is one of the many lean activities to eliminate waste. Having a lean management mindset helps you in 5 ways. This is to consider for either internal or external customers. You can specifically state value from your customer's perspective. You can identify how that value is integrated in the whole value stream through process mapping. You can identify the actions that create value. You can use a pull system or a just-in-time system for inventory based on customer need. And you can make every effort to achieve perfection by implementing the plan, do, check, act model to continually peel back the onion skin layers of waste. It may take time, but you will be successful.